the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, once the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go.
All right, folks, welcome back to the show. I'm T, and today we're going on a wild ride through some of the deepest regrets out there. We're talking about retirement regrets from folks who've seen it all and lived to tell the tale. Then we're rolling back the clock to a time when social norms were, well, let's just say things that flew back in the day would get you canceled faster than you can say politically incorrect today. And in case you thought things couldn't get any stranger, we're headed to Minnesota, where a pastor's turned his love of life into a throuple farm with two young lovers.
I forgot we've discussed a throuple. It took me a second.
We'll get into the rules that keep that thing sailing. There's a tragedy in Ohio that's as heartbreaking as it's strange. And just when you think we can't get any crazier, we're going to talk about a dude in Thailand that had a literal snake in the grass moment. Only the grass was a toilet and the snake, well, you just have to hear it to believe it. How are you tonight, Father Fortenberry?
I'm doing excellent. I'm confident I will have zero regrets when I retire, because I probably won't be able to retire. So
You'll be.
So I've got that going for me.
DW, how are you this fine evening?
I'm doing well. I've retired once by accident, and I was pretty happy. But then my wife said I had to go back to work.
Funny how that works. Marty Marr, bourbon nerd in the house.
Man, his head was big.
What's up, y'all?
You've been a Martin.
I'm planning on retiring in about 10 years. Don't tell nobody, though.
Especially don't tell your wife.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Well, we're all a little bit too young to retire, but they went out and interviewed a bunch of 70, 80-year-old people. Talked about my retired life. There's actually a YouTube channel, another one if you want to check it out. We'll put the link down in the comments. What are some things that people say they regret about retiring? If you had to guess, what would it be?
Social life. I mean, you get a lot of, I don't, but a lot of people get social life from work.
Do you think that's why they moved to the villages, to get a little social life in them? They get the social life.
Well, they say there's that one village down in Florida where they be getting crunk. They would have throuples down there too.
Throuple land.
Look, well, so here's the number one regret. They wish they had retired earlier. So they wish they hadn't waited so long to retire.
I think that
That's
makes
how I'm
sense.
thinking.
Yeah, because you're so old you can't enjoy anything.
Yep, it would have allowed them to enjoy more of their retirement in the good years. Said most retired at the age of 65 and wish they had retired around the age of 62. There you go.
Yeah, baby.
Now, this is the funny one. They wish they had spent more money when they first retired. See, you always hear people talking about, I'm running out of money when they retire.
That's what I was thinking. They wish they would have
Dude,
spent more.
You know why?
My goal is to run out of money.
Live off Social Security when you're 80. Because they said they could enjoy the money more if they had.
The younger they were.
The younger they were, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I told my mother-in-law one day, she was talking about inheritance and all that. I said, if I was you, my goal would be die broke. Just, it's yours, spend it.
I think, man, people seem to be the happiest when they just kind of sell it all and just travel.
That's what I do.
Well, that's what they're saying. It earlier, if they'd done it earlier, they retired earlier, they could enjoy travel and spent more money on travel. You don't even really have to sell it all. I mean, where you going to live,
don't.
man? You got a house paid
that
for.
Winnebago, man.
Dude, get a house paid for. Done.
No, I went down. I'm selling everything. I'm still travel amongst the kids.
What's that one
Park in the driveway.
Amongst the kids.
Remember
They're
the-
not going to let you stay with them.
There was a one.
I'll be
there
like
was-
Rusty.
Oh.
I just pull it in your driveway.
There was that one guy, I can't remember where I read it or saw it, but he retired he had a pretty decent retirement, so pension, he's getting the same amount of money. Basically, this guy would book cruises for an entire year.
You can do
And that's
that
all
now.
he would do.
It's
He would
actually, yes.
cruise
And it's not
stop, and
crazy
he would
expensive
just
as you think.
cruise the whole time.
They
He
go
stayed
around
on
the
a cruise.
world.
Yeah.
They cruise the world.
That's all he would
Yeah,
do.
financially, I've seen it's not unattainable to do that.
No,
Speaking of
basically what he
traveling.
was saying is like, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have anything, so what I'm spending on my cruises is comparable to what I would be spending for
Look,
food and a mortgage, and I'm seeing the world.
Your food's paid for.
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
You got drinks paid for. I mean,
he
they
has
got
plenty of people to hang out
they got
with.
they got medical staff there. So I mean,
They have to treat you.
yes.
Number 3, they wish they took better care of their health. Okay, duh.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a given.
That's
there's
something
some
we've all
there's
talked
some
about.
big pharma stuff out there that man I could go off in on. You know what? I'm gonna go on Off Track Syndicate and just talk about big pharma.
I'm about to get some mushroom beer. Have y'all seen this?
I've had mushrooms. Never had mushroom beer.
I bet it's got a little bit of a dookie taste to it.
I don't know. There's some stuff. It's like drink one and you want to, you want to just be relaxed. Drink two if you.
Yeah, have y'all ever had shrooms?
Drink
Nope.
three when
Nope.
you buzz.
I've never done any drugs.
Oh well. I mean, I've done
Alcohol is my
I've done
only
a few.
drug.
And shrooms, I mean, they're all right. I mean,
Dude.
they taste terrible.
Have you ever done butt shrooms?
I mean, I've done the ones that are cow patties, but
Boy, y'all are delving off into a realm
I don't know
that
what a
I know
mushroom
little
is.
about.
I don't either. I was just testing. You.
oh,
They wish they'd taken up a hobby like shrooms. They said they wish they had started using shrooms at an earlier age. But yeah, they took up a hobby because then they retire. All their friends, they don't have any friends. They have nothing. Really, the retirement sounds sad
It does.
for some of these people.
I guess
I'm
everybody, the whole patio need to retire at the same
retire
time.
at the same time.
We'll retire tomorrow if these
Retire.
people just freaking subscribe
I know that's right.
and whatever. They wish they had traveled more. Those
See,
are top regrets.
yeah, I'm like sell everything, travel, ride
So
around.
here's
and
what did we learn from this study? We should retire tomorrow, sell everything you got, which still we probably still wouldn't have much money after we did that.
Probably not.
Yeah, because
It kind of needs to be paid for before you sell it.
you got to get to a point in favor and go travel the world. So you need to just go hitchhike the world, retire and hitchhike the world.
Jamie could sell his bourbon collection. He'd owe like $25.
He could go to Little Rock.
Yeah, he'd owe like
You think
$25.
they couldn't make it to Little Rock?
I couldn't Uber there. So I mean, they say one of the biggest fears is running out of money, and outliving your funds. But I mean, you can take care of that too. I mean,
That's like a lot of people hate on old people and getting these reverse mortgages. You know what
Well,
I'm
why?
talking about?
No, I don't. I think that's a
I
great
don't see
idea.
a problem with it.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Well, if you plan to leave stuff
Well,
for
I
people,
mean,
but
if you have no
Sell a house.
if you have no person left,
yeah, if you have nobody there, what do you care?
I mean, they're basically gonna just pay you every month.
What all they're doing
Yeah,
is
they're buying your
buying
house
your
and all
house
that.
at the
Yeah.
current cost, expecting that once you die that it's worth more.
Yes.
And if somebody did that 5 years ago, oh my gosh, they made a killing buying somebody's house. Keep going back to the good olden days with the olden people. 20 common behaviors older adults experienced way back when
I'm excited.
that would be considered wildly rude today. Number one, scolding someone else's child. Now, I don't think any of us have a problem with that type of stuff.
If I can't get on your kid's ass, don't
They
bring
only
them to my
do- no,
house.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get on to mine.
Yeah.
Stopping at a friend's house unannounced. I think I'm guilty of that a few times a week.
Dude, I'm the world's worst. Someone knocks my door, I'm like ninja rolling across the living room, picking out the windows, and
Nobody really stops by my house unannounced.
so
You're never home.
I'm a believer though. Yeah, but people at your house usually ain't
I
there.
used to come by your house all the time unannounced.
So
I'd be like, hey, I'm coming in town. I'm going to stop by.
That's not unannounced.
It
You
is
told me.
unannounced.
No,
It
you
wasn't
told me.
planned, but
You
still.
warned him.
yeah,
but
that is announced.
I'm finna freak all y'all out.
I consider it
I'm
unannounced.
fixing to just start being in your house when you get home.
Y'all are anyway.
Come over,
Yeah,
truly unannounced.
Look, I don't know where Terry was. Me and the kids were in here just hanging out. Terry
I was
just
in the
showed up.
bathroom.
Okay.
Touching
Just say,
strangers.
I gotta get on something on that. I think that I feel like people grow up differently. Like I grew up where we went to people's homes. Like everybody went to Donnie's
everybody
house.
went to my house. Yeah.
So there's certain people that have their homes are everybody came in like Charlie. Everybody went to her house when she was a kid. That's just what they
Yep.
did. I always went to people's houses. Nobody ever came to my house.
No, my house was a revolving door.
Yeah.
Of people.
So there's
Just
people that
constant.
they were going to people's houses. There's homes that people came to.
That's true.
And I
You
think
know, we
that
used to
probably-
play poker at my house all the time.
Oh
Yeah.
man, all the time.
Yeah, and it rotates around
Yeah,
too.
now we hardly ever. We hang
we're
out in
ne-
the shop.
Yeah, but we're never. I had been to your house 3 times probably.
To the shop.
No, inside.
I was going to say this
Inside.
week.
No.
You know, I think I've only ever been
Look,
in Marty's actual house maybe twice.
I've been on his
That's
house.
weird.
I've been on his house once, twice less than I've been in his house.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yep.
Dang. What'd you do?
You remember when there was Willie
Oh,
Bird
yeah,
blew
that's
off?
right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Christopher was in socks, I think.
No, Christmas. I'm going up and said, dude.
Oh, that's right.
If you fall off this thing, your mama will kill me.
All right, another social norm. They said touching strangers. For instance, you're walking behind somebody and touching a stranger.
I still do that.
I
I
do
don't.
too.
Man, I
I
don't
don't
mean to.
mean to.
Like an elderly lady, she said something to me, and I, kind of hit her on the
Oh,
shoulder.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
You hit her?
Now here's one I remember. You guys may be too young to remember, but smoking indoors.
Hell
I
yeah.
remember that.
My childhood memories.
My
Anytime
parents-
there was a gathering of family, there was like this 2 foot of smoke that just
In the
hovered
ceiling.
around the ceiling. Yeah,
Sitting
it was
on the
always that way.
old, It had the old wagon wheel printed couch or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Everybody had that.
Yeah.
With the wood arm.
The big paddle that one teacher would possess that'd be used. Yep,
Boy, Miss
got
Moody.
I got one at the
Y'all
house.
remember Miss Moody from Earl? Man, she had a mustache. She could swing that paddle. She
Oh,
wore
Mr.
fire out of
Bohannon.
me.
from junior
So
high.
she could be an Olympian, is what you're telling me?
If paddling kids was a sport,
Now
yeah.
here's number 6, bullying. Not only was it acceptable, but it was encouraged by teachers and parents because it would toughen you up.
Okay. It would toughen you up, but
I'm not a fan of bullying.
there's a difference between bullying, but
Me and Jamie were probably bullies.
yeah, but it also is, you also have a social structure, and that helps
do.
with social structure.
It does.
But we bully bullies, I think.
Did we?
I think
Bully,
so.
bully.
Well, except Gary.
So I mean, bullying. Now, there's a difference between bullying and excessively bullying, where a kid can't get away from it.
And they going to commit suicide. Yeah,
Yeah.
But for like a group of boys, like kids now cry. Boys cry up until they're whatever, and I think the other boys should be allowed to make fun of them if they're
Like,
crying.
I remember taking Barry Thompson, and he pulled his arms into his jacket, where his
Oh, we probably tied him
look.
up.
No, I tied his sleeves up, but they couldn't get him out. They had to cut his sleeves off his jacket. It was like in 3rd grade.
That's not bullying. I think we had friends that we were comfortable with picking on, but it was our friend social structure. But nobody else picked on them. We didn't. If anybody else would have messed with them, it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, but today's standards, that's
No,
bullying.
yeah, that's absolutely.
it
That's
probably
bullying.
is.
It is. Inviting the neighborhood children into your home, and there you
I
go.
ain't doing that anyway.
No, but you used to. Like you
Yeah,
said,
it
Donnie
used-
did.
Oh,
They all
okay,
come to
okay.
our house.
Okay.
Yeah, that used to happen all the time.
They still
I
do
thought
at
you
my
meant
house.
like just like I'm sitting there by myself and be like, "Hey kids, you want to come inside?"
I don't think that was.
I misunderstood the.
No, that's a whole different.
I don't believe that was
so glad
ever
I did
morally
that.
acceptable.
I got some ice cream.
That was never a norm.
I
the ice cream
misunderstood
truck, you
the
got the ice cream
context
on.
of that.
Hey kids, like violence.
It'd be like. It'd be like that comedian that had the cinnamon man.
Hey, here's one. Look, we're probably guilty of this. Kids mixing alcoholic drinks for guests at home.
Oh yeah, whip it. Up.
Oh, we was at a wedding shower or something.
Or being sent to the store to buy cigarettes. I bought cigarettes.
I'd ride my
yeah.
bike and go back. Yeah.
I can
Maggie
remember
Grace,
that.
well, she learned what beer I drink. We was at a party one night or one day, and she would nonstop bring me beer.
Oh.
It was cute until like the about 6th time, and
And then you realize that she bought
that's
some
pretty cool.
she bought some Lululemon the next day because you said sure baby you can have that.
well, she was like 3. So
Oh, here's a good one. We've talked about this multiple times. Riding in the bed of a pickup truck.
man.
Usually on the tire hub. Said my mom's Eagle didn't have seat belts. No doubt.
I
Like
can
I said,
remember
I
we dropped a
cut 'em out.
tailgate right through town on tailgate.
I can remember riding from our house in Earl all the way to New Albany, Mississippi in the bed of a truck across the old bridge.
Oh, yeah.
And then I can also remember riding in my buddy George. His mom had a station wagon. We were riding the back.
Backwards.
You know what I'm talking? We climbed through the glass and just ride in the back backwards. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you can't do stuff like that anymore.
Freaking
Check
awesome.
this out.
She was smoking.
Phoning someone without a heads up text.
Do what?
I don't.
Calling somebody without texting them first.
I don't know.
We
I
didn't
don't
have
do it
damn
for-
text.
I don't text before I call.
Why
them.
would I call you? Say haven't or
If
text
it's
you
a
something to
work
go?
day, maybe be like, hey, if you're not busy, give me a shout. Something.
No, okay, I'll do that to you like if you're at
Yeah.
work.
I'll just call you, and if you don't answer, I assume you're busy. And then
Yeah,
I'll
me too.
text
If I
you.
find some good bourbon, I ain't texting. I'm calling Terry like, hey, he knows I need something, or he might need something.
I'm gonna start texting you. I say, hey, can I call? Like if it's the middle of the day, you know they're at work.
I'm
Say,
gonna
hey,
call
you
you.
free?
I'm gonna call you and ask
Yeah.
if I can text you.
Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna call.
I'm like, hey,
and
can I
say-
text you?
All right, here's one. Girl watching said men used to just sit outside and stare at young women close enough to be visible.
I still do that.
I was gonna say,
One of my favorite
where
places.
do these people live?
I love airports.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
But I
airport's great.
love the
That's it.
people.
I like people
I
watch.
love
It
the
ain't necessarily a
people watch.
woman watch. I like the people watch.
I used to like going to the malls and doing that, but they're so malls are weird.
So
places now.
even like there's a place in Memphis, a Flying Saucer. When they had when it's nice out, it's
Yeah,
fall,
you sit
they
on
have
the
that
on the
little thing.
patio.
You can sit at that bar on the inside and they have the door. But I love it just people watching.
walking down the sidewalk stuff.
Dude, we drank beer one day with a dude that brought his own beer on the other side of the business. He's a homeless dude and he had a 6-pack. And we drank a 6-pack with that guy. And it was the best time, man. He was hilarious. And then the cops came and got him.
So speaking of
shouldn't have.
norms, speaking of things that'll probably never be norms, I mentioned in the intro about the Minnesota pastor. He's 45, who has a throuple farm with his 2 younger lovers. I'm gonna show you a picture of them here. I don't think I can put it up on the screen, but you guys will be able to see it.
We need those.
Here's his 2 younger lovers.
Oh, snap. That is not
Oh,
what I was
man.
expecting.
Neither did I.
Hey, you know what? Props to him for not seeing color.
Brian
penises.
Dermite, 52, lives on a 10-acre farmstead in Waseca along with his partners Darren and Joshua Rodriguez.
There you
The
go.
trio hunt and fish, raise chickens, grow their own fruits and vegetables among a polyamorous community called the Loving Moor Farmstead.
All right, so are they partners?
They're a
are they-
throuple.
He got him some young ones.
So that means that them are his boyfriends.
Well, he's married to one that got the same last name.
That man, he sucked him in with a
Just
hunting
so
fish, and
you
he was
guys
like,
that
"Hey,
did not see.
Yeah, he just sucked him in.
you
He
want to
said,
hunt
"Y'all
and
some-"
fish?
Yeah.
You want to hunt and fish every day?"
What's it going to cost him?
Hey, actually, that just made Jamie kind of think about it a little more.
He's like, "I'll take care of you.
He
Get
could
hunt and
hunt,
fish every
we
day."
could
And they're like,
fish.
"Crap."
It's kind of like Tiger King, really.
Yeah.
But how did he
told-
get away calling himself a preacher?
I mean, technically, I call myself a preacher.
He has a physical
I mean, I ain't doing
and
that.
romantic relationship
I was
with
say
both
you ain't got
men,
boyfriends.
but they don't have that
Or
with each
husbands.
other.
Hey, you got
Oh, wait a
girlfriends
minute, wait a
either.
minute, wait a minute. So he's allowed to have relationships
But they don't with each
both
other.
of them, but they don't.
They're not allowed to, or they just don't.
They don't. They consider themselves brother husbands.
Well, they're in a monogamous relationship. Well, I thought so. Like the sister wives things. If you get along with us sharing your wife, that'd be kind of cool gig. You have a bunch of dudes hang out with, drink, go fishing, split up, taking trash out and stuff.
What you saying?
That's
So
weird.
I need some
All right,
brother
that's
husbands. I
more-
need some brother husbands.
Hold up, that's more weird than that dude there. Okay.
Yeah, that's worse than the dude we just talked
Man,
about.
think all the income y'all put all your money together. And
That's where you ask somebody, "Will you bait my hook?" and it means something totally different.
I'm talking about just hanging out with dudes.
Hey, bait my hook, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then look, y'all would be playing Madden and argue over who's got to go to bed with her at night. It's your turn.
She walk in and be like, all of y'all are on Madden. So, I got 5 husbands. Y'all sitting there playing video games.
So I'm going out and find number 6. I'm
Yeah.
done with y'all, lazy asses.
That's
We
all right.
tired. We got up this morning.
Man, think of the bourbon collection you and your brother husbands could have.
They didn't have it all. They didn't have it all. Dang.
I can have it all.
I think Jamie got excited about that.
Jamie did. He's going to start a
I'm over
compound.
here. I'm over here thinking about the possibilities. Pulling all your income together.
Jamie gonna start a Waco.
Think about how much traveling y'all could do. You already talking about traveling. You could probably retire early.
How many of y'all can you get in Winnebago?
Hold up. He just put an ad out for a throuple.
Like if I was tired and Mac had baseball practice, I'd be like, "Hey Dante, why don't you run him over baseball practice?"
Yeah, help brother out, Dante.
Help a brother out, a brother husband.
He's
out.
like, what you gonna do for me? And Jamie's like, I'll bait that hook. He's like, all right.
No, see, but not everything has to be sexual, man. You can just they can just throw their money in.
Quit being perverted.
He
Don.
may have more kids than you.
You got a good point.
Right.
Look, I want more income in the household. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you think about the income. I got
Yeah.
You figure you can have 10 wives, you have more income?
No, I'm talking about having
10 husbands.
10
Yeah.
husbands.
He can share his husband.
You'd have more income, probably.
And see,
Think
if you,
If I had
about
10 wives, I had no income.
look, if you follow the same rules that he did, that means you and the other brother husband have no interactions. You're not romantic or whatever you call it.
This is
I'd want more like what's the movie with Adam Sandler where he marries his buddy Chuck and Larry?
That sounds right.
Yeah, so he can get insurance.
And then he,
I've heard the movie, but I've never watched
I
it.
know you
then
have
he
it.
ends up with Jessica Biel at the end or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So yeah,
But
it'd be worth
they
it.
get married
Is
so
that
they can get health insurance.
what was that shit? What was the Seventh Heaven?
Chuck and
Seventh
oh,
Heaven?
maybe.
Isn't that her first?
Oh,
Hell, they did the same thing
can't go
in
that far
Boston
back.
legal. Dude married his friend so he could transfer all his property over to his friend. And the courts tried to fight him over it. He said, just because we don't have sex don't mean we don't love each other. They're like, well,
Love.
there's sexless
Something
marriages.
Boy,
exciting.
this has
and
gotten
new.
strange.
I tell you what,
Donnie, would you marry me so we can you can put all your property in my name?
see,
You can get on his insurance.
God,
Yeah, you can get on my insurance,
God
dude.
just rung a bell. and told
Dang,
me
I
that.
could get on your insurance.
You can get on my insurance.
If I could get on your insurance, I wouldn't have to work that side job. I'd have insurance. Yeah.
Look, man, look.
Obamacare should take care of it. Let's do a whiskey of the week. It's not the Bourbon Nerd whiskey of the week this week. It's actually the Father Fortenberry.
I'm gonna let
the-
but Marty does such a better job than
It's
me.
the throuple or whatever, the throuple.
With
Okay, I didn't even look at this. Hold up, time out. Play some music.
Marty got to get his glasses.
you know what? I do need to put.
Bourbon
I can't
nerd
get you
here.
some music.
He's not a nerd. He just can't see.
No, he's
All
a
right.
nerd. He's
George
a bourbon
Remus, king of the bootleggers, 114 proof. This is a. I thought it was a store.
It is store pick. They got a weird place for their store
Yeah,
pick.
it's,
It's a Buster.
Oh, it's a Buster's Wine and Liquor store pick.
in Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis.
So, let me find some little cups here.
some little cups.
They caught me off guard.
It's that Memphis.
Yeah, we're
10.
doing midway. We'll do it midway. So let me say it, Remus. I'll read a little bit about it while you're getting cups out
Get
here.
that, brush that communion out.
Yeah, get them communion cups. From apothecary to kingpin, George Remus created one of the most intricate, successful bootlegging operations of Prohibition. With each single barrel holding its unique flavors, George Remus bourbon captures the rebellious flavors of the Prohibition era, perfect for the speakeasy or the liquor cabinet.
He read that just like he reads the Mad Libs. It's just like it.
Yes, man, that's pretty good. Like I said,
Actually, it's
this
got
is the
a lot
first
of caramel.
first bottle of this I've ever
So
had.
I had a sample of a Remus Gadsby. This like really expensive. It's one of the best things I've ever drank.
Really?
Yeah, it was a low proof.
But like I said, this is the first I've ever had.
Is that MGP? I can't remember. Do they do their own distilling?
I'm glad y'all looking at each other because I don't know what the hell he said.
His microphone left him.
What?
Ross and Squibb.
Ross and Squid.
That's that dude I was
Am I passing all
SpongeBob,
these
isn't it?
around? Here, we'll just pass them around. Whatever. it is. Okay.
arms.
Yeah, that's that dude I was SpongeBob, old Ross and Squidward.
Okay, so let's see what we got on the nose here.
So you gotta look up Ross and Squibb now. Oh, okay.
Now that smells different than the bottle did.
Yes.
I ain't never seen this one at Buster.
It may be new. I hope it's good because I wouldn't mind a bottle. Isn't there a Remus down
that's-
at High Cotton?
This is 2002 selection or 22. They
That's
must have had it here.
Marty, what's that taste like? Boy, there's some nice flavors there. I got a little cherry.
I got a lot of cherry.
I'm getting some caramel.
Dude, that's good.
That's good. That was what, $40 bottle?
I was about to ask how much is that?
$60 with tax. It was like 55.
That's
$56.
good.
pretty good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I'm gonna pay for a rare breed.
You know what it tastes like?
No, that's why I asked you.
Our good Blue Note. The Buster store pick a Blue Note.
He slams when you say that.
It does.
I like that, dude.
I wish I'd have
It's,
brought mine with me.
The finish is nice.
It's
It's
one of those
dry.
that
It
gives me
sits on the
heartburn.
tongue.
Yeah, for a
Okay.
$55
All right,
bottle.
Jamie,
it's-
that's a good.
That's
And we
nice.
didn't get to sample it first. Normally we
nice
get
right
sample
there.
some of those. That's nice.
I like it.
I will get one of those.
That's solid. I like that.
That's better than their current Blue Note pick.
There's something else. Like I taste the cherry, but I taste something.
There's a
else. I don't know
caramel
what
in
it
it.
is.
There's
Yeah,
caramel.
there's a cherry, there's a caramel. It's dry on the end.
Yeah, so we don't see a lot of Remus. I know the Gatsby is fantastic, but that's really
I
good.
say it's a complex bourbon.
Does it taste kind of woody to y'all?
Yeah, that's put a little bit on that cube.
It's got a
what that's
woody.
like.
It's
You already had it on the cube, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh,
I ain't
Man,
had
that's
it on
good.
no cue.
I've never.
Mine's on a square cube. I wonder if that's
on.
going to be different.
I'm gonna make little square cubes for this. We put a little,
that's called a crushed ice. That's called crushed ice.
we're gonna make them.
I like that.
I'm also bringing communion crackers.
Okay, it's better on ice. That's really good.
That is good.
That's good. Check it out. A Remus store pick. Anybody out there interested, let us know. We can probably do some wheeling and dealing with you guys on that to get it to you.
So you say
I like that.
you're gonna bring some crackers. Then this Blue Charlie's mine.
We got enough crackers in here. Oh, never mind.
We started going to church with tea. So on their communion, they take bread and dip it in grape juice.
Yeah.
All right, let's dip it in wine.
That's what. Yeah.
But at least we don't like share the goblet, which is what you
Look,
said
yeah,
you guys
what-
did.
Yeah, look, during COVID, I'm sitting there watching. My wife's Catholic. I'm sitting there watching everybody drink from the same glass. I'm like,
By the way, the rest of y'all are invited to church also, just if you want to come. Look, I hate to rain on your parade. Ohio girl, 17, suffered a horrific death. I want to bring this more to your attention. It was Sunday afternoon. She was barefoot, stepped into her camper, and got electrocuted.
Oh snap!
Her camper got electrified.
She was retired and trying to travel at 17.
No, that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful with that. Yep.
yeah. Damn.
Who has a camper at 17? That's what
Well,
I'm
it's
trying
probably
to
her
figure out.
parents.
family,
Probably
yeah.
her parents.
Well, this is like the Santa and the
All right,
Jews.
now look. Here we go. More sadness. Sorry, but I probably shouldn't have gotten this. One.
Well, I
But
mean,
5 years earlier, her little brother died of cancer.
Damn.
Dang.
Come on,
Terrible.
man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you just want to reach over and kick me in the balls while we're just.
I will.
We went from bourbon of the week to some sad stories.
It can be our first throuple or throuple,
All right,
but there's just two of us.
I'll have something throbbing.
That's really terrible. I may cut that out.
He
Go on to
might.
something else.
Nah, I roll with it.
All right.
That's a good joke.
Here's a good one, though. A Thai man is bitten on the testicles by a python while sitting on the toilet.
Who?
That's awesome.
You know,
Thai man. Leaving his bathroom sprayed in blood.
out of all the things in Taiwan that can bite you in the testicles, I mean,
Python's
That's
probably
probably the
Yeah,
best.
you're probably right.
Yeah, that
Check out the-
I mean,
check
they
out-
got the other one boy me and they bite your testicles.
They just got a bunch of teeth.
Check out the tagline. Bangkok man had to beat snake with a toilet brush until it died to break its grip. So
Holy
this,
shit! Okay, this
Toilet
dude,
brush.
that's hardcore.
This is epic. Yeah.
this dude,
Well, what
All
was
right.
the state's game plan on this?
I don't know, but check this
Dude, he
out.
come
Oh, no.
on. Oh, dang, there's a picture. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, God. That's a lot of blood coming from your balls.
snap.
That's snake.
no,
Look,
no.
that's a real toilet. I thought it
think
must have been an outdoor toilet.
No,
or
I
something.
think he just got like that's a big turd, dude. That's all he just ate his whole snake.
Dude, that snake was lost. And it started creeping through them pipes. I said, man, I'm so hungry. And he popped up. He said,
Hey,
oh, my gosh.
He
What is
said,
this?
I felt something biting my balls. It was very painful. So I put my hands in the toilet to see what was wrong. I was shocked that I grabbed a snake.
Usually when I sat down, hey, it'd been too late. He wouldn't have been able to see nothing. He'd need some windshield wipers on his eyes.
It done blew him out.
Look, he said, I quickly stood up and plucked it out. I felt pain, really bad pain, and there was blood everywhere, but I was more shocked to have found a python in the toilet.
That snake
So he
would have
beat
had,
it to death with a toilet brush.
In a
that snake would
desperate
have had to have hands. To,
attempt to break its grasp, he grabbed the toilet brush and started whacking at the snake's head until it loosened its grip and died.
that's awesome. I mean, not, but that's, man, how scary. Dude, I would have
Man,
died.
when
I
I
would
d-
have died.
I know these Taiwan vasectomies are terrible.
Oh, God, dude.
Do not
He
recommend.
went and got him a tetanus shot. He says, my testicles are safe now. I'm lucky it wasn't a venomous snake. A cobra would have killed me. No shit.
I mean, a cobra ain't really a water snake like a python, though, is it?
No.
I mean, where's it come from?
Toilet pipe.
Well,
Doo-doo
what-
pond?
When two snakes love each other,
In 2016,
That's creepy, man.
a resident was ambushed by a 10-foot long python while using a squat toilet in another province. So that makes a little more sense
Yeah,
to me. Yeah. Said his wife ran into the room upon hearing his scream, helped to prise the python's jaws from his penis. Damn.
damn, dude. Look, that's gonna be the last thing snake can reach on me.
Dude
Damn.
said, dude
he
said
got
he
way
repo-
up in
he-
there, didn't he?
That snake will bite my belly before it gets my penis.
That snake lifted your belly up. That's what I was about to say. There you
He
go.
said after that he replaced the squat toilet with a more modern version following the attack.
I put a cage on that thing.
I'm fixing to sell snake-proof toilets.
Apparently,
in
this is all
Thailand.
over Thailand because another in 2020, a housewife was bitten on the buttocks while sitting on the toilet.
Thailand dangerous, man.
They need some screens on their stuff or something.
Wow.
I don't know if they have sewer or septic or what, but they need some screens.
I know one thing. In the middle of the night, I'll be looking in that toilet before.
Yeah, you ain't going to the bathroom without turning the light on.
I think I'd take that brush and jab down in there a few times. I don't know, flush something.
I think I'm gonna shit my hand and throw it in the toilet. So I ain't sitting down.
Yeah, so if you look around the room,
Snake gets hit in the face.
I don't know about you, Fortenberry, but I love a good all-you-can-eat deal, right? We had the all-you-could-eat buffets, crab legs, all those things. An Applebee's customer was arrested after he attempted to share his all-you-can-eat deal with the entire table.
That's kind of dumb.
It was a woman at Applebee's in Portage, Indiana, after an argument over an all-you-can-eat deal offered by the restaurant chain. The 28-year-old woman was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. According to the report, they were sent to dispatch to a verbal disturbance. 'Cause I guess they got into it with the.
Well,
So she
I
didn't
think
get
that's their
she didn't
fault.
get
They kept
arrested
bringing it.
for that. She got arrested for just being ridiculous when they got there.
A member of the group told the officer they were under the impression the all-you-could-eat deal was good for the entire table if ordered by one person. Now, come on, people.
Hey,
okay,
look,
so I was gonna say it could be. There's a difference between like, oh, try this. This
Yes.
is good. Versus here's your
They was
plate.
filling plates.
Oh, no, they was like, yeah, I want 4 steaks.
But they kept bringing it, though. I mean,
you got past them.
Well, they brought it, and then they tried to charge them $15.99 a person.
You got past them under
they
the table,
playing
man.
some
You got
sneaky
past them
stuff.
under the table.
Yeah.
They got boneless wings, riblets, crispy double crunch shrimp, and endless fries.
That
hey, y'all,
sounds
we finna have to
good,
get out
man.
of here. We're going to Applebee's.
That actually sounds
Look,
good.
Can you imagine how bad it would be at our place if it was though?
when we were kids, Waffle House in Forest City had an all-you-could-eat menu.
Oh, you could eat waffles.
Oh yeah, there were several things, and I don't know.
When I was in college, all you can eat IHOP. Oh my!
I wasn't done.
I thought you were done. I got excited. You started talking about breakfast. I got excited. Go ahead. All you could eat IHOP pancakes were $4.99 when I was in college.
That's
all
nice.
you could eat.
That's probably better
Look.
than your story.
No, so my story wasn't done.
Oh.
So we're sitting there. Glenn takes me and Barry.
Oh hell!
Dang.
And finally, the manager comes up to Glenn and says, "I will charge you for 1 waffle per kid if you will have them stop." And y'all leave.
Jamie, I think that Remus is really good on a
Yeah.
Cuba hot.
They don't know Barry either. No one's seen Barry.
Yeah, no,
Barry's
it's
what, like 6'4"?
Not anymore.
Well, he didn't get shorter.
Well, he might have. He doesn't have toes.
He don't have a leg.
Well, yeah, but he has another leg.
He got a gangster leg.
I guess that's true.
So I mean,
Y'all are terrible people.
He
Say
wouldn't
something
care
bad
that we.
about somebody with one
He
mouth.
wouldn't care that we said that.
you know, I did
He
enjoy
said a lot worse.
or what do they call the endless pancakes or whatever at IHOP?
That's what I just said.
I know. I was reiterating your point.
You don't want to talk about it a while ago.
I got something I got to tell you about Barry. So we went to a birthday party a couple months ago, and he asked the people at the trampoline park could he jump for half price since he only had one leg.
He did do that. And when paying for a funeral, he took his leg off, slammed it on the table, and said, "All right, I put my part in. Here's my leg. Rest, you got to get my arm now."
Look, man, this dude every morning.
That's true. He really did that.
He did it.
He did it.
He used to pick me up in the mornings for school, and he would get half a gallon of orange
Y'all got
juice
Marty breathing
and like
hard over
two biscuits and like a pizza stick for breakfast. That's what that man would eat for breakfast and drink the whole orange juice. Half a gallon of orange juice.
That's why he got sugarfoot.
Man,
That's it.
he was hopped
Look,
up on vitamin C.
He is one of the. He's always been one of the funniest people I know.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny.
He don't give a damn.
He
No,
does
no.
We
not.
need to get him on show.
He does.
I bet
not.
he'll get on the mic and won't say anything.
I don't know.
Nah, he'll talk, bro.
I don't know if he might. He might show out.
How many people have
Yeah,
done
he'll
that?
talk.
though?
Oh,
Bring
I
him
know.
on, put him on, they don't say anything.
Yeah, true.
Not Big B.
I bet he will. All right, Marty, hit that button. So, look, we know about Father Fortenberry and the throuple, his plans for retirement. But, parting words, Father Fortenberry.
Hey, got my retirement plan. I was worried about it when the show started. Now I'm good.
G-Dub.
Shout out to our boy Big B.
Retire as quick as you can. You're gonna get too old to do shit.
Yeah, retire early and get you a throuple to help share your bills. Hey, that may be that may be the way you get to retire early. Man. But one thing about it, y'all need to subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Check us out. We're doing lives on Tuesdays now. We're ain't no telling us what might show up. We got something else in the works we'll tell y'all about later. But
Outlaw.
Oh.